Hello everybody, I'm Mortika Lacrosse. This is New Revolution TV, revolutionize your life. And you all probably have already heard by now the gas shortage, right? The gas shortage because Hurricane Harvey, I believe the hurricane is called, wiped out a lot of the area and the refineries have been shut down due to Hurricane Harvey. And so, today at work, there was tons of lines, which I'll show you some footage of that real quick, but there were tons of lines and whatnot, and basically people worrying that there was going to be no gas and freaking out that there was going to be no gas and it was all going to have now actually caused the problem of now a recent gas shortage because the refineries are shut down because of the hurricane. And you see, the thing is this is the perfect time right now to be thinking about alternative energy, such as the ones that's listed in the video I'm about to show. But real quick, here's this.
Is where to get gas. A growing number of stations are running out because of damages caused by Harvey. Our Andrea Lucia live in North Richland Hills to show us.
Yeah, well, I want to start out by saying that the vast majority of gas stations in the DFW area do have gas. If you look for it, you will find it, but you'll probably also spot stations like this that have run out of fuel. I want to show you what that's doing to the station right across the street. There has been a steady line of traffic there that has at times backed up all the way into the road. We saw a similar crowd at a Costco in Grapevine. It had 6 lines for the pumps, each of them 6 or 7 cars deep. We've talked to 7-Eleven, Kroger, Sam's, Walmart. They're all seeing spot outages. The main culprit is Hurricane Harvey, which shut down refineries along the coast. Some suppliers say they are making it a priority now to restock locations in areas either being evacuated or along evacuation routes. But here's the other factor. As people start hearing of a possible gas shortage, it's driving demand for gas higher.
A little bit. I heard.
Now, real quick, if you could say, okay, well, they won't, I'm gonna go get the gas while there's the chance. But think of it: once all the gas runs out and whatnot, then it'd be like total chaos, and nobody'd be able to do anything. It'd be almost post-apocalyptic, if you will. But the thing is there's an easy solution to this: alternative energy that does not have to do with gas, and there would be no shortage of fuel. Anyways.
There's going to be a shortage, so I figured I might as well get gas while I can.
Yeah, my husband called me and said to go get some gas tonight. That there was going to be a shortage, unfortunately. So, yeah, hopped in the car and came and filled up.
Well, gas prices are up about 17 to 18 cents from where they were this time last week. If you're wondering what to do about all of this, AAA says don't panic. This is probably just temporary. They are suggesting, though, that you keep at least a quarter tank of gas in your car.
But imagine if it wasn't temporary, and in fact, there is an oncoming future cataclysmic event, if you will, dealing with the running out of fossil fuel. As this article says, fossil fuels, as the name suggests, are very old. North Sea oil deposits are around 150 million years old, while much of Britain's coal began to form over 300 million years ago. Although humans possibly used fossil fuels in ancient times, as far as back as the Iron Age, it was the Industrial Revolution that led to their wide-scale extraction. In a very short period of time, then just over 200 years, we've consumed an incredible amount of them, leaving fossil fuels all but gone, and the climate seriously impacted. Fossil fuels are incredibly dense form of energy, and they took millions of years to become so. And when they're gone, they're pretty much gone forever. It's only a matter of time. There are 3 different types of fossil fuels: oil, gas, and coal. Clearly, our reserves of these are finite. It's a matter of time when they run out, not if. So when will our fossil fuels run out? The rate at which the world consumes fossil fuels is not standing still. It is increasing as the world population continues and as living standards rise in parts of the world that until recently had consumed very little energy. Fossil fuels will then run out early. Globally, we currently consume the equivalent over 11 billion tons of oil and fossil fuels every year. Crude oil reserves are vanishing at the rate of 4 billion tons a year. If we carry on at this rate, without any increase for our growing population aspirations, our known oil deposits will last until 2015. There isn't a lot of oil left. So 2052, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 2015. 2052. So let's see how many years that is away. "35 years. 35 years are left until fossil fuel." And if you think that this current panic because of refineries being shut down because of the crisis caused by Hurricane Harvey and caused by people panicking, wait until 35 years from now. But there is hope, and here's that hope.
So the ultimate question remains. Do we on Earth have enough resources and technological understanding to create a society of such abundance that everything we have now could be available without a price tag and without the need for submission through employment? Yes, we do. We have the resources and technology to enable this at a minimum, along with the ability to raise the standard of living so high that people in the future will look back at our civilization now and gawk at how primitive and immature our society was.
What the Venus Project proposes is an entirely different system that's updated to present-day knowledge.
We've never given scientists the problem of how do you design a
Sorry for the
society which would eliminate
pausing.
boring and monotonous jobs, that would eliminate accidents in transportation, that would enable people to have a high standard of living, that would eliminate poisons in our food, that would give us other sources of energy that are clean and efficient. We can do that out there. The major difference between a resource-based economy and a monetary system is that a resource-based economy is really concerned with people and their well-being, where a monetary system has become so distorted that the concerns of the people are really secondary, if they're there at all. The products that are turned out are for how much money you can get. If there is a problem in society and you can't earn money from solving that problem, then it won't be done. The resource-based economy is really not close to anything that's been tried. And with all our technology,
Dang it.
today we can create abundance. It could be used to improve everyone's lifestyle. Abundance all over the world if we use our technology wisely and maintain the environment.
It's a very different system, and it's very hard to talk about because the public is not that well enough informed.
Sorry about this content pausing. It's a YouTube video.
As to the state of technology. At present, we don't have to burn fossil fuels. We don't have to use anything that would contaminate the environment. There are many sources of energy available.
Alternative energy solutions pushed by the establishment, such as hydrogen, biomass, and even nuclear, are highly insufficient, dangerous, and exist only to perpetuate the profit structure that industry has created. When we look beyond the propaganda and self-serving solutions put forth by the energy companies, we find a seemingly endless stream of clean, abundant, and renewable energy for generating power. Solar and wind energy are well known to the public, but the true potential of these mediums remains unexpressed. Solar energy, derived from the sun, has such abundance that 1 hour of light at high noon contains more energy than what the entire world consumes in a year. If we could capture 1/100% of this energy, the world would never have to use oil, gas, or anything else. The question then is not availability, but the technology to harness it. And there are many advanced mediums today which could accomplish just that. if they were not hindered by the need to compete for market share with the established energy power structures. Then there's wind energy. Wind energy has long been denounced as weak, and due to being location-driven, impractical. This is simply not true. The U.S. Department of Energy admitted in 2007 that if wind was fully harvested in just 3 of America's 50 states, it could power the entire nation. And then there are the rather unknown mediums of tidal and wave power. Tidal power is derived from tidal shifts in the ocean. Installing turbines which capture this movement generates energy. In the United Kingdom, 42 sites are currently noted as available, forecasting that 34% of all the UK's energy could come from tidal power alone. Wave power, which extracts energy from the surface motions of the ocean, is estimated to have a global potential of up to 80,000 terawatt hours a year. This means 50% of the entire planet's energy usage could be produced from this medium alone. Now, it is important to point out that tidal, wave, solar, and wind power requires virtually no preliminary energy to harness, unlike coal, oil, gas, biomass, hydrogen, and all the others. In combination, these 4 mediums alone, if efficiently harnessed through technology, could power the world forever. That being said, there happens to be another form of clean, renewable energy which trumps them all: geothermal power. Geothermal energy utilizes what is called heat mining, which, through a simple process using water, is able to generate massive amounts of clean energy. In 2006, an MIT report on geothermal energy found that 13,000 zettajoules of power are currently available in the Earth, with the possibility of 2,000 zettajoules being easily tappable with improved technology. The total energy consumption of all the countries on the planet is about half of a zettajoule a year. This means about 4,000 years of planetary power could be harnessed in this medium alone. And when we understand that the Earth's heat generation is constantly renewed, this energy is really limitless and could be used forever.
So, as you can see, there is hope. To learn more, I'm going to leave some links to some videos that talk about briefly what was discussed in this video. But there's so much other alternative energy sources out there that can last a lot longer than the mainstream energy sources and would solve this entire crisis. To learn more, visit everything in the description bar. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. Until next time, keep your mind open.